Hello YouTube world and welcome back to my channel. Today we are building this algae bioreactor. Now if you've seen my previous video, which I have a link below, you'll see that they were single tubes. And I'm going to show you how to build, if you have the window space, a 5-bottle system. Now this system can be built to any height you want. You can use 2 bottles, you can go to the 1-bottle video, but I need your help spreading the word when it comes to this project, because I'm watching all the politicians and they have no clue when it comes to the global warming that's going on. I saw Marjorie Green, and she's the one who actually inspired me to do this video, when she said that heat is good and all the excess carbon dioxide, helps our planet, which it doesn't. It does help some plants because plants do feed off of carbon dioxide, but it also helps weeds. Weeds are plants as well, and they grow more rapidly as well. But that's not our issue. I saw in one state that over 100 cattle died of heat exhaustion. And that's just an indication of what's time to come. So I'm going to show you how to build this easy, simple system so that way you can help me save this planet, because it's going to be up to us to do so. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Start off with, you're going to need the number of bottles that you want for your windowsill. Of course, like I said, for me, it's going to be 5. So you're going to need the number of bottles that you want. Silicone glue. Now, there's food grade type, and then there's industrial type. This is more of an industrial window. So if you plan on eating your algae, I wouldn't recommend this. They have the food safe ones. But if you don't care, because like me, you're going to use it for fuel or to feed brine or whatever you want to use the algae that you grow, then you can use this guy here. And then the only thing that you'll need is an X-Acto knife. So these are the 3 things that you'll need to go ahead and make your tubes. Okay, so the way you want to start is find the last rim on the bottle. This one has 2. So as far as lines, I'm going to pick the one the furthest to the bottom and start cutting away. Now, once you have the bottom cut, you're going to use that to measure out your top parts of the bottle. So once you have your bottom cut, as you can see, you can place the bottom on the top and see how far it goes down. Now you want your line to be at the tightest point. You can make it go higher, and I've done that on the other tubes that you saw in the beginning of the video. But the best way to align it, I found, and you don't lose that much as far as height, is to make sure it's firmly pressed in. So where you're going to cut is, well, in this case, since I have the double line, I can cut the tube, this one over here at this level, or what I'm going to do, because I'm going to leave a little lip inside for the algae to sit in between the bottle, I'm going to cut it right under this lettering. Now what you can do is use painter's tape to help you create a straight line. So let's go ahead and do that. I would recommend a thinner painter's tape than this one, but this is all I have for now. And then you can unstick it and re-stick it to get that line just the way you want it. Because you can use the tape as a guide to cut the bottle. And this doesn't have to be perfect either. That's why I love this project. It's simple, it doesn't have to be expensive, and it helps in saving the environment. So, again, you just want to check. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our cut. Now once you have your bottom cut and your top portion cut, make sure that they fit into each other. If not, throw that bottle away and start all over for whichever one is not fitting. The top bottom fits over the top part of the bottom bottle here. So if you were doing a 2-bottle system, this is the way your system would be if it fits on your window like this. Some people have really tall windows like I do, some people don't, so try to make this fit everybody's window, whoever wants to do this and help save the planet. Next thing you want to do once you have your top and bottom is you're going to repeat the process, but you're going to cut off the top and you're going to cut off the bottom here. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that, and this will be the mid sections. So you're gonna have 3, if you're doing the 5-bottle, 3 mid sections where you cut off the top and bottom, and then you're gonna have 1 with just the top cut off, and then 1 with just the bottom cut off. See, so once we got our bottom cut, do the tape again and cut off the top. That's why I love the tape, because it does make a good guide. Because as you squeeze the bottle, your knife has a tendency to want to cut up. So you get a really bad uneven line. I tried it without the tape. It was a hit or miss. Some bottles I was successful, others I was not. Okay, so now we have our midsection. So let's see, let's go ahead and take off our tape. Again, you can reuse it every time. Once you have one measured out to the length of the bottle, just keep using it over and over again. Oh, one thing that's very crucial. This is the bottom on this bottle, this is the top. And that's the way you want to keep it. Bottom, top, until you build your way all the way to the top. Alright, so now that's 3 bottles. So again, this is what it would look like on your windowsill with 3 bottles. Guys, once you cut all your bottles and make sure that they all fit in a line, now comes the last process. So go ahead and remove all your sections, but keep them in the same order that you had, because you don't want to have complications if something doesn't fit while you're trying to glue. So I start off with the bottom bottle, the stand part I guess you could say, and I work the glue around. You kind of want a good thick line. The thicker the better, but then you'll have excess when you push the bottle because it'll squeeze the excess. I leave it there so that way I can make sure that there's no leaks. Because you don't want this leaking on you when you're asleep and stuff. or anytime really. So see, there you go. There's your silicone all the way around. Take your bottle, stick it on top. Now when you push it down, well, first of all, make sure that it's all in. And then just push it down. Don't move it around once you have it down, because what will happen is that you'll have gaps and then you'll have a leak. So once you push it down, just leave it that way. And then what you want, you can either leave it as is or you can smoothen it out. I leave it as is. I found it's just better that way. It seals better, so you don't have to worry about it leaking later. You just keep doing that till you get to the top. So let's go to the next one. Here's layer 2, level 2. Okay, there you go. Stick bottle number 2. And I'm just trying to press it down enough to where I think it's even. I'm not too sure. Doesn't really matter if it's straight enough. As long as you get it in, everything is good. It can be the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and you should be fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what the whole system looks like and what you need to complete your system. Alright guys, so this is what it should look like when it's done. I'm going to give that till tomorrow. The cure time is, I think, 12 hours or something like that. But by the time I put it in the water tomorrow, it should be cured fully. Alright, so let's go over what you need for the system. So you're going to need air stones, of course, tubing, valves. I got a solar panel here. This is 18 watts, pretty good solar panel. Yeah, and an air pump that the solar panel connects into. If you get a solar air pump with the solar panel, the one that it comes with won't do anything for you. But that's why I got the 18 watt here. And that's all you pretty much need. So help out, please. Send this video to as many people as you can. Even if you can't do it, you never know if somebody else might see this video and want to help out the environment if you're not able to. So please like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to leave the link to the other video down below as well, and also a link to all the stuff that you will need for this in the description area. So yeah, don't leave it to politicians to try to help us out, save the earth. We're on our own. So this is my solution to help take carbon dioxide out of the air, feed algae, and then store the algae away or use it for something else. Alright guys, that's it. That's all I had for today. Thanks for watching. See you on the other side on the other next video. Alright guys, now that the glue has dried, I have filled it up with water and I've set it up. So this is what your system should look like if you're going with the same type of setup. If not, I mean, of course your system's going to look like the way it looks like. You know,